and pay full attention to this video. I'll give you 5 seconds to prepare. Alright, so before getting into it, a couple days ago, and for a very short period of time with very limited seats, I have opened my private mentorship, CRT University, to the public. It's not going to be open for long. In less than 2 weeks, on October 21st, it will close permanently. And it is the most advanced mentorship I have ever produced to date. And it is also the final mentorship I will ever produce till the year 2027. Right, so make sure to go and click on the Telegram link in my YouTube bio and read the instructions in the pinned message in my official Telegram. Right? So once again, pause the video, go to my official Telegram using either my X, Twitter, or using my YouTube bio. And from there, you are going to go and read the pinned message in my official Telegram to learn how to join. Or you can also simply email r@romeotpt.com. Right, so you won't be able to sign up to CRT University after the 21st of October. And it has stuff which I've never done before, which is in-person events quarterly. And you can pre-order the book only if you are inside CRT University. Right? I'll leave a comment in the pinned comments below explaining how to join. Now, when does CRT fail? CRT fails, and it's important to know when CRT fails because it is one of the main reasons people hop strategies. Uninformed neophyte traders, they hop strategies because they try the strategy, it works once, they're happy, it works twice, they're happy, it works 10 times, they're happy, but then in the 11th time, when it doesn't work, they abandon the strategy. And that shows a level of ignorance and arrogance, which is astounding, to be honest, because you're assuming that you will never make a mistake, and you are a big fat mistake yourself. Or you as a growing trader, you are a mistake. You're going to be nothing but mistakes for a long, long time. So expect to suck, expect to lose, expect for the strategy to not work, quote unquote. Right? And it's not, I say quote unquote, because the strategy works fine. It's simply you being unable to identify the strategy working because you lack the knowledge and you have to acquire more information. The more you learn, the more you earn. Right? So rid yourself of the arrogance and ignorance of thinking that because it didn't work, it's wrong. No, because it didn't work for you, you're wrong. And go fix yourself and your mistake that you made. The system is perfect. The system comes straight from the market makers themselves. It is perfect. It is the markets. Right? So any error you make is your fault and on you. And that's an important preface to the information. Now, when does CRT fail? CRT fails in 3 main cases. Number 1, SMT. Number 2, it's already hit the 50%. And number 3, you're picking the wrong CRT in the wrong market condition. So incorrect selection of CRT, whether it's the candle itself or whether it's the market conditions. I will go over 1 and 2 in this video, right? And 3 we will hit later. I'll skim over it, but I don't want to overload you with information. All right. Now, SMT. Here we have Bitcoin. And I like to explain with stuff I've either traded myself or analyzed. And in this case, it was both. Bitcoin showed a valid CRT with the turtle soup with the CRT high, and then naturally you expect them to go and attack the CRT low, right? But what happened was they almost touched the CRT low. They came really close, and then they rallied away into new all-time highs, right? Now, why did this happen? Is this a failed CRT? No. This is you not knowing why this happened. And the simple answer is SMT. And one of the uses of SMT, which, one of the main uses of SMT, which nobody, not ICT, not his parrots, nobody has ever mentioned before me, is SMT can be used, and I've said this before, SMT can be used to stop targets from being hit, right? So SMT will stop the target from being hit. What does that mean? Here we have Bitcoin, and we compare Bitcoin to Ethereum, right? And for the newbies, if this is too much information, then watch once and twice and take your time. There is no hurry. This video is yours forever. It's on YouTube. Right, so what happened here was there was an SMT between this CRT low. So they were going to hit the CRT over here. Yes, that's a correct statement. But on the way down to the CRT, they created another CRT with an SMT. And that is what caused the trigger. And you're going to check the SMT by looking at this one specific candle. And this is candle SMT. This is something I've taught before, more than a year back. And now suddenly everyone's discovering it, right? So how to choose the SMT is you go and you look at the candle. SMT between this candle and this candle, that's an SMT, right? So that candle turtle souped, and this candle did not turtle soup, and that is the SMT in very simple, non-complex, non-mysterious terms, right? And you confirm the SMT with a model number 1, right? So you have here the August, you have the August open over here. This September open, excuse me. September opens, it smashes into August low, and then they close above the down close candle that liquidated the old low right there, right? So I'm going to use this one specific candle, and there's many candles, but I'm going to focus and pay more attention to the down close candle that liquidated the old low, because that is usually the most consistent catalyst of large price moves. So this one specific candle was the culprit. It's the one that caused this rally, and it's the one that caused this rally as well. So when they dump back down, fooling everyone into being bearish down here again. But all there was an OTE, right? You have a low, you have a high, you have a lower low, you have a higher high, a true market structure shift, and then an OTE. Go down, and they give you a second equal leg, right? So this is how you confirm the SMT. All right, so if you go back into the SMT lecture, it's you confirm either with this or with the true market structure shift targeting new all-time highs. All right? So in simple terms, SMT. This specific candle, there was a bearish CRT in action, correct. But on the way down to the bearish CRT, and note this down, everything I say in these lectures, by the way, you better be noting down in a physical notepad if you want to make the most out of this. Don't binge watch this like it's Netflix, right? This is serious knowledge, and take it seriously. Right, on the way down to the CRT low, they gave me another CRT bullish with an SMT and a confirmation of the SMT. There was no reason to be bearish after that. Right, so that's one reason why CRT fails, quote unquote. Why? SMT. SMT stops targets from being met. Right, so they're about to go down into this CRT low, but because of the SMT, they were stopped, and the confirmation of the SMT further stopped price from going down. Instead, there was another CRT which worked right there, which I saw a lot of you take, and that's always nice to see. The second reason is, now let's go to the daily time frame. Now check this out. A CRT pattern trader would see this and say it's failed. And this is something you're going to see a lot. But it didn't fail. You know why? Because in CRT, target number one is always 50% of the candle. After reaching 50% of the candle, you then have to monitor the way price acts and if it's ready for a continuation down to the low of the CRT, or it's going to go higher. Right? So the target in any CRT you ever draw, and this applies to all of them, candle 1, candle 2, candle 3's target is always 50%. And it either goes down to the 50% and then reverses higher, which is a valid CRT. It didn't fail because it fulfilled the rule, which is 50%. And by the way, those who focus on taking the CRT from the high or the low to the 50%, and that's all they trade for the rest of their lives, then they can build a fantastic trading career just on that. Right, so, or it can go down and continue and complete the CRT. Right, and both are valid, both are correct, both are within the rules. That's the second reason CRT fails. Third reason is you pick bearish CRTs on the way up to a bullish target, or you try and force bullish CRTs on the way down to a bearish target. And that's something I'm going to let you go and do the homework for yourself. Right? So you have your point A, CRT low, and you have your point B. You have CRT candle 1, you have candle 2 manipulation. All right, and the CRTs you pick all the way up to the 50% and all the way up to the target, avoid picking bearish CRTs in a bullish market and vice versa. Right, so if there's a candle 1, candle 2, and candle 3 is supposed to be bullish, and you try and trade bearish CRTs on the way up, then you won't find a lot of success. It will work sometimes because it falls into the field of counter trend trading, which has its own place, but to be more accurate, more consistent, have better results, you stick to the CRTs with the trend. Right? You stick to the CRTs with the trend, and vice versa. Right? If you have point A and you have point B, and try and fit everything within CRT, and then you have candle 2, then all the way down to the 50% and to the opposing end of the candle range, avoid picking bullish CRTs and pick bearish CRTs. All right. Right, so in summary, CRT fails due to 3 main reasons. Number 1 is SMT. If the CRT has been hit, turtle soup, right? And there is an SMT with a confirmation before hitting the CRT low, then don't force your bias, follow the markets, and go higher, and vice versa. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is it's hit the 50%. It has fulfilled one target. It worked. And reason number 3 is don't buy bullish CRTs on the lower time frame within a higher time frame bearish CRT, and don't sell bearish CRTs on the lower time frame within a higher time frame bullish CRT. And I will give illustrations on this on Twitter and Telegram, right? Right, and if that was too much for you, for some of you, then feel free to go and watch it again once and twice and 3, 4, 5 times. It's yours. There's no hurry. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't listen to anyone. Nobody should have any say in how your progress goes except you. It's you, your charts, and everything else is noise. Right? I hope you found that insightful. For those who want to go deeper, make sure to sign up to CRT University within this 2-week period. Right, it's less than 2 weeks left. I wish you all good luck, good trading, and see you in episode 9.